Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to the Jaguar's Den. I'm Jenny Jaguar, and ooh, I moved, so I have to be mindful of the traffic and stuff that goes by. But you know what? We gonna make it do what it do. Now, I am about to get into a Virgo placements, blockages, and priorities. Well, I think I'm changing the name of it, like blockages and breakthroughs reading. For my Virgo placements, blockages and breakthroughs for the month of June. So I did change things up for my channel so I can stay consistent and get content out there for y'all, but without me having to stress myself out trying to get these long-winded readings out. Okay. So if you want a good idea of what is to come, you can check out the daily vibe check reading I posted. I'm going to start doing those. I don't know. I think it's just going to be like Monday through Friday. I may do every day. I don't know. I'll see how the engagement is for that, if y'all like it or not. But I don't know. I'm changing things up, but I want to stay consistent. But I still want to do the readings that we both enjoy, that I enjoy doing, that you enjoy watching. Okay. I understand I may be into healing past trauma and all that good stuff, understanding what makes us react. I don't know what causes us to be in the relationships and stuff that keeps reoccurring in our lives. But I am also aware some people aren't ready. So here we go. Holy Spirit, can you give me insight on my Virgo placements, current energy for the month of May? What are my Virgo placements, current energy for the month of May? Anything else with this Scorpio? Ooh, that's too much. Alright, so Six of Cups, Five of Cups. Let's see. Seven of Wands, Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Hold on. Okay, so it seems like for the month of May, what you experienced, maybe you tried to go back to something, an idea, opportunity. Hold on. All right, so y'all, sorry, my dog is doing her thing today. But anywho, so something in the past, maybe some opportunities, some offers, some business venture you tried to get off the ground. Maybe you started again, but I don't know, because it's funny, because under here is maybe it's something that has to do with the past, that you keep trying to work on, and maybe it has grown. Some aspect of it has grown, because it's the Page of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, but maybe it hasn't grown to the way that you hoped. Maybe it's some type of growth or some aspect of it that you're not seeing. Considering the Two of Cups is there's still two cups behind the man that you're not paying attention to. Maybe it is because it has something to do with a life that you left behind. Could be a King of Pentacles energy. But maybe something happened, something surprising happened that made you see success. because the Seven of Wands is success at, I don't know, it's like something catching you off guard and having you become successful. So, considering what I just experienced during your reading, um, I don't know, maybe you could hear signs of something getting ready to happen, something preparing to happen, um, something about to go, whether it's a personal relationship want about to say yes, I want to start again, or an old business, um, an old business idea or venture starting to get traction. But I don't know, something is just not clicking. You know how like you're lighting a fire, lighting a lighter, and it's clicking, but it's not catching. Maybe something happens that you finally navigate it, so it finally clicks and catches, so that it work, so that'll work for you. I don't know. Maybe this is what's going on. We still have one day left in May. I don't know, child. Please take it, flip it, smack, rub down, however it resonates. But that is the energy I am getting. What is this? Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's some disappointment. And so maybe it ended up in disappointment again. I don't know, but that's what I get. If this resonates for you, then let's get into it. Let's check out your blockages and priorities, all right? All right, so we are about to get into your blockages and priorities as it pertains to love, career, and personal development. All right, so I have a new deck. I'm calling it the ugly ass deck. It's just funny to me now. It's not an ugly deck. Like, I don't know. The pictures are just little. Like, this is cute. I don't know. It's just, it reminds me, what reading I just did? I just did a Pisces reading, and in that reading I said it reminded me of like Salvador Dali. Like, there's beauty to be appreciated from it, but if I stare at it too long, I will get uncomfortable. Okay. This ain't the type of deck where I'm sitting here wanting to ooh and ah over the pretty pictures. I want to get my message and get gone. And get straight to the point. Alright, so. And now that I think about it, I got this deck. I had saved this deck on a list on Amazon, and I was just like a few dollars away from getting the same day delivery. And this was one of the eligible items. So I was like, okay, I'll get it. When I got it, I was like, why did I get it? But I don't know. So maybe something will happen to you. Maybe you have Pisces in your chart. Maybe it's another Pisces you're dealing with. But maybe something you get into, you start to regret why you even bothered doing it or got into it. And I don't know, once you like continue down whatever it is you signed up for or started, then you'll start to appreciate why it happened. Okay. I don't know, or something like that. Please take a resonates. This ain't for everybody, okay? Oh, did I get that by mosquito? And look, if I see a mosquito, I will cut this video short. Alright? Anywho, let's get into it. Holy Spirit, can you give me insight on my Virgo placements, priorities as it pertains to love, career, and personal development? Love, Page of Cups. Okay. Career. Oh, that's too much. Career. I guess we'll never know. The moon came out, that's why I said that. Not really, it just. Hmm. What's self development? Spirit keeps wanting to tell a story with you, Virgo. The Lovers came out for self development, but so did the Three of Cups and the Death card. I am completely getting the energy of the story that I was explaining when I got this ugly ass deck. Bought something. Moon, something's hidden. I get it. Wait, Page of Cups, I make a purchase. The moon, it comes in. Lovers, I get it. I start to engage with it, play with it. And then I change my mind about it with the transformation at the end. Yeah. I go deeper, yeah, because the first is a Page of Cups. Yeah. So something, uh, Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. And so just going around, just dealing with this as far as love is concerned, I am going to clarify. But just from what I'm getting, um, the Page of Cups, this is like a budding, especially with, I'm gonna have to read this, but Page of Cups, the fish looks like it's like nibbling at the cup. So it's giving somebody like nibbling for your attention, for your affection. Maybe you're holding on. Mm, confirmation with that horn. Mm, let's see what this Page of Cups has to say. So the Page of Cups invites you to embrace a sense of wonder and curiosity. Okay, holding the cup with both hands reflects emotional openness and trust. The leaping fish symbolizes unexpected insight and creative flow. Okay? And so when it comes to love, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you do something when it comes to your work that requires you to engage in relationships for you to get better insight on how to navigate them. Um, so if that's the case, then your priorities for the month of June is to embrace a sense of wonder and curiosity within your relationships. Because maybe you are the type of person that jumps in a relationship, it's not what you expect, and you're so quick to jump out and, like, okay, what else can I do? But now you're going to be forced to lean in and deal with it to, I guess, try to find the silver lining. So, as the Page of Cups signals a time of emotional renewal and creative discovery, a moment to find joy in fresh connections or inspiration. So, maybe you do have some new connections. This is giving like you are unwilling to try new relationships because what, you're afraid of love, you're afraid of opening yourself up, you're afraid of the disappointment of it not being what you want, you're afraid of getting burned. I want that Scorpion on the Death card. Mm. Hmm. So your priority could also mean that you need to take a fresh perspective on relationships, romantic daydreaming, and have an excitement about love. Okay. All right. Let's see. And if you don't have a love life, then it's probably talking about your career. Okay. So take it, flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates. Mm. Okay, so here we go. Oh, Spirit can give me more insight on my Virgo's priorities in love. First things first, we already know that your priority right now is the Page of Cups, but what is blocking you? Ooh, anger, arguments, or conflict. So, I don't know who you fighting. Maybe you fighting yourself. Maybe you fighting somebody else. These two individuals look like the same person, but it's the light and dark side. So maybe you're fighting against yourself. Maybe it's a fixed and growth mindset. Maybe you have one side of your brain like, yes, go do it. Other side, no, don't do it. Why? Stay in complacency. Okay. What do you need to change? Distance travel, adventure. Maybe you are unwilling to move or travel or go the distance. I don't know. Should I clarify these? No, I shouldn't. It was almost a yes. I picked up on a no. All right. So, uh, helpful outside influences, gaslighting, denial, mind games. Okay. What? The outcome for this, you're the peanut butter to my jelly. Bro, if you have Pisces in your chart, or if you're dealing with the Pisces, please go check out that Pisces reading. Please. Because this is giving the energy of somebody that is successfully that is on the brink of getting back in a toxic relationship or something. Fake illusions at the bottom of the deck. Should I go any further? High Priestess. That's giving no. I'm not gonna go any further. Go check out Pisces because this is what is given. Anywho, I'm gonna run it back. I'm not gonna clarify. You clarify if this is making sense to you. Also go run and check out that Pisces reading. That was all over the place. So, okay. Anyhow, I'm gonna run this back. For love, you have the Page of Cups, and journeying on something with curiosity and exploration. So if this is somebody with some arguments and gaslighting, and they're in distant travel, use your intuition. I wonder why it's not working out. I wonder why things haven't happened for us to not get back together. Distance travel, y'all are probably far away. Gaslighting, denial, mind games. I wonder why these questions are still in my head. I wonder why things don't keep adding up. Because they're not supposed to add up. They are never going to add up. Okay. Oh, when did this flag get? Hold on. Okay. So, sorry about that. Flies got to die. Look, these distractions. Somebody does not want me to get this message out. Hold on. Jesus. Jesus. Okay, so here we go. You gotta approach right now. Your priority is to approach something with curiosity. Yes, ask yourself some questions. Why ain't things adding up? Now, what is blocking you? Anger, arguments, conflict. Maybe you sitting here trying to fix the argument, fix something. Okay, I don't know, but you know what it is. You, if you have any anger or conflicts, you know what's blocking you. I don't need to explain. This is your life. Take what resonates. Now, things you need to change. If you are somebody, or if you're cross watching for an individual who is far away, let me just clarify this. Why do they need to change this distant travel adventure? You probably need to change it because you don't need to go to, you don't need to see whoever this is. Maybe you're fighting or arguing with somebody else and you're trying to run up under somebody again. All right, so hold on. Okay, Spirit. So why is the distance travel something that my Virgo placements need to change? Why? Knight of Pentacles. Because it's taking too long. Ace of Swords. It's taking too long for somebody to get things together. Queen of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. So maybe this is okay, so if you're a masculine and there is a Queen of Wands, a very attractive feminine energy that you are wanting to get back together with, maybe you need to change it because it's taking too long for this Queen of Wands to get their stuff together. Okay, maybe they're saying like, oh, I'll get together, I'll come back out there when I'll come there when, I'm gonna get it together, it's just gonna take a couple years now. It's like, okay. Okay, now let me, this may be somebody you really are attracted to. So let me try to change your mind because this is coming out like some bullshit. So maybe not. I don't know. Flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates. Now, Spirit, can you give me insight as to why the anger, arguments, or conflicts are blocking the Virgo? Strength, Two of Cups. Yeah, Two of Cups is sideways. So, Ten of Pentacles. Maybe, could you already be in a relationship with somebody else that you're trying to break things off with? Are you going through a divorce that you're trying to finalize so you can move on and be with somebody else? I don't know, but it's giving going back to something, but you go back to it to figure out why you don't like it, but you have to lean into it. I don't know. Child, this your life. I'm not gonna get a headache over this. This is just one aspect of what you need to work on for June, okay? One. Okay. Now, gaslighting is a helpful outside influence. Why is this gaslighting a helpful outside influence? Getting intuitive nudge to use the Oracle deck, but I'm gonna do both. Yeah, Seven of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Maybe it's good because it has somebody in confusion, and that's why it's giving shisty, because it's like it's giving alternative motive. Like, let me string somebody along. Um, can you clarify this gaslighting denial? Why is this a helpful outside influence? Hangman. Because it allows you to change your perspective. Because it keeps this person in hangman energy, keeps this person waiting on you. That's why it's good. Three of Swords. It prolongs the heartbreak and the disappointment. From the Queen of Cups. With the Sun. Yeah, maybe this is an emotional person, an empath, or a very intuitive person. But this is giving the energy of you trying to string somebody along, or somebody trying to string you along. I don't know. Flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates. But yeah, maybe a very loving person and they try to believe everything that you say. So I don't know. Hold on. And the outcome of this is you're the peanut butter to my jelly. Okay. Sorry for all these interruptions. Hopefully it doesn't make anything too bad, or this reading too bad. Oh my god. It's fine. I need a Zevo. And I was totally looking at the thing in the store. I was like, no, I'm not gonna get it. It's like, maybe that's how you feel about something you were going to do, but you decided not to do. And then you're just like, I should have done it. Anywho, can you clarify the year the peanut butter to my jelly? Live. Ace of Swords again. Did I shuffle these cards? I'm pretty sure. Maybe I ain't shuffling enough for the Ace of Swords to come out again. Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, Four of Wands. Ooh. So maybe it's like, oh, maybe it's gonna be like some type of communication. So you're stringing somebody along. They're probably going to reach out to you for some type of communication. I don't know, to celebrate. Maybe it's a holiday, maybe it's their birthday. I don't know, Virgo, Pisces. I don't know. Somebody's birthday, okay? Somebody's birthday, a celebration, graduation. I don't know. And that is going to be the reason behind this Queen of Swords. Maybe the person that blocked you, maybe the person that traveled away. And they're going to reach out for communication. That's what I say. That is what the You're the Peanut Butter to My Jelly is. A little love offer. Okay. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Oh. Take it, flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates. I want nothing else to do with it. Yeah, it's like there's a hidden agenda. Hmm. I don't know. Anywho, that is for love. Good riddance. For career, we have the moon. So maybe there's a lot of hidden things going on behind the desk veil. I don't know. Behind the scenes. Maybe it's something that you did, like a simple offer that you gave, you submitted, and although it wasn't much, you didn't get much feedback, they didn't say much, but they really loved it. But it could also be it was something that you did and they said that they loved it, but then they go back and talk amongst themselves, but it doesn't work out. Or they, or it's something with work where it goes an an offer or business deal or presentation or something goes well, people bite. It seems like something under the scene. Maybe it shines, something you do like shines light on hidden aspects or something that people are missing out, something hidden. It, I don't know if you're like in tech, maybe you went and like did an audit and was like, okay, hey, this is what all needs to be done. And maybe deep down they like it, but maybe they talk about it and discuss it, but something about it doesn't go forward. And I don't know. Yeah, it may be a disappointment, but it may be a learning experience from that. Um, where's my little cookie? Let's clarify the moon first. So for career, this is navigating uncertainty with creativity, hidden opportunities arising. So yeah, maybe you're waiting to hear back from a job offer or something. Yeah, maybe you are waiting for a job offer and it seemed like that they really loved you, but maybe after some discussion they decided to not go forward with you or something like that. All right, so it says the moon beckons you into the realm of mystery and subconscious exploration. Its gentle light reveals half truths and shadows, encouraging you to trust your instincts. The crescent moon on the card symbolizes intuition as you guide through the unknown, while the three figures the embody an aspect of the self. The moon invites you to embrace the shadows, not as threats, but as invitations to grow. By confronting uncertainty with faith in your intuition, you will find clarity and move toward your goals with renewed confidence. So, I don't know, maybe it's your mental, physical, emotional self. I don't know, child, take it resonates. Um, but yeah, let's get a little bit more clarity. Let's see. Should I? Okay, we will not. All right, getting a little bit more information about your priorities. All right, so, gosh, the moon is gonna drive me crazy. All right, so All right, first things first, we know your priority for career is to navigate uncertainty with your intuition, blah, blah, blah. But what is blocking you is brainstorm. You are not thinking. Keep fresh ideas flowing for your business. Maybe you're stumped, you're having a writer's block, you don't have any inspiration, lower motivation. If you feel stuck, take some quiet time with your journal and write down everything that comes. So that is what's blocking you. What you need to change: automate, develop ways to add passive income streams to your business so you don't have to work so hard. Earn some income while you sleep. I don't know what you need to do, but there is something you could possibly do to get passive income streams. And what is it? I was reading something that was saying how a lot of people, busy professionals, end up burnt out, resenting a career path that they were once passionate about because they do not learn how to um, make money that's scalable without them using, without them requiring more of their time. So, for instance, um, if I was a full time tarot reader, I would try to come up with a way that would allow me to make passive income streams. So, I could look at my email address, not email address, look at my inbox, look at my bank account, and just see deposits made because of something, whatever it is that I created. Okay. Um, Granted, I don't have that. Well, it's not about me. So you need to create passive income streams. If you don't know um, what it is, Google it. Google different types of passive income streams for whatever profession you're in. You will find something. Okay. Stop being lazy. Uh, Helpful outside influences. Muse. Maybe you have inspiration. You're just not taking advantage of it. Take time away from the daily hustle. Give yourself quiet time in nature to muse. Create space for creativity, and fresh ideas will flow. So maybe you have a special spot you like to go to. Maybe you have um, inklings about a certain place. Maybe you have downtime you can utilize to find an inspiration, to brainstorm ways to create passive income streams. All right. So if you do all these wonderful things, um, you will be able to simplify your life. Okay. It says stop wasting time on busy work that doesn't move your business forward. Complete tasks that bring in money first. Card at the bottom of the deck says balance. Manifest amazing business results by staying in balance. So maybe you are in overwhelmed survival mode when it comes to your business and you're freaking out and the solutions aren't coming. And the thing about it, you have to remember that you can't create solutions in the mindset of the chaos that create in the mindset that you created the chaos. So you have to learn to calm your mind and clear your thoughts. And if you need help, there's a bunch of resources at my website, thestewproject.com. Um, I don't know. There's also my other channel, uh, Jenny Jaguar TSP. And oh yeah, I literally just did a health coach PSA on how to overcome chronic stress and anxiety. I'll leave a link on it in the description box of this video so you can check it out. If you have a hard time regulating your nervous system or handling chronic stress or anxiety, it's pretty in depth. So it talks about the science behind stress and anxiety, and it offers like over 8 or 9 tips, maybe even more, on how to manage stress in any time of your life, or any area of your life at any type of stressor. Okay. All right. So that is it on it as far as career is concerned. So moving right along. Let's see. For self development, we have the Lovers. Let me read what this says. All right, so can I show this? Okay, it's weird. Anywho, the Lovers symbolize the union of two souls bound by trust, passion, and harmony. The radiant sun and divine wings above them shine with the energy of higher connection, while the all seeing eye within the star reminds us of spiritual guidance in relationships. So, for the month of June, you're starting to see the what they say spiritual guidance in what is it, the Christ or the lesson in all relationships. So in this reading, the Lovers invites you to reflect on the choices you make, not only in relationships but in all areas of life. This card calls for authenticity and harmony, urging you to act in alignment with your true desires and higher purpose. So yeah, maybe you are making certain decisions and then changing your mind because you're recognizing that they are not in alignment with the person that you want to be, or they're not in alignment with your highest self. It's like, although I love being around these individuals, I love these individuals, yes, or I love this career, yes, but do I want to do this forever? No. I don't know, take it, flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates. It can be a choice in where you live, a choice in who you live with, a choice in where you work, how you dress your, okay, how you, I was gonna say dress your kids, how you dress, all those things. Okay. All right, so first, let me cut the deck. Let me be consistent throughout. We have the Lovers, your priority right now. You have a choice to make for June. What is blocking you? Open up. You're being closed minded, closed off. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. All right. Now, what you need to change. Ask for help. You're not asking for help. You're being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with this issue alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It's a sign of strength to reach out. Do that today. All right, so helpful outside influences. Luckily, you're brave. You don't mind doing the things that you need to do to connect with the people that you need to connect with for your highest good, even if it's scary. So, do that thing again. All right, now the outcome, if you do what Spirit is asking you to for your self development, you will listen to the sound in your heart. Okay, whatever Beyonce says in that song. But anyway, it says you're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. Not sure what it is, but it could have something to do with you connecting with others. It says you're being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives and to simply be around other people. You're in need of this right now, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. Let's see. Major, minor, quartz. All right, so Spirit, can you clarify this card? Listen for the outcome when it comes to self-development. It's like, did you do what Spirit asked you to do? Are you acting on its wisdom? Can you clarify this listen card for what is King of Wands, Seven of Swords, this already don't sound good. Somebody on some bullshit. Knight of Wands. Okay, we don't have to clarify this. Can you clarify this Knight of Wands? Eight of Wands. This is a lot, Spirit. Okay, it seems like this King of Wands is trying to make some type of moves. It says distant travel, so I'm assuming they're trying to travel to you to balance things out. Get out of here. Try to balance things out because things are uncertain in their family situation. Let's see. 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Yeah. That's giving the same energy with the devil at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody is trying to. This King of Wands is probably the same energy as this King of Pentacles. They're probably very charming, very attractive, very flashy. They like to travel. They go on trips. They probably drive something nice, but maybe they're going through something in their life right now where things seem uncertain and could have something. Didn't I say something earlier about a Page of Pentacles going to a King of Pentacles? Anywho, maybe something. I was getting this in Pisces. Maybe something's going on with the child in a family unit, and they're trying to secretly have some type of fulfillment in secret to themselves, or have some like secret something secret to themselves that will probably separate themselves from whatever family dynamic that they're trying to do. If they're trying to get into a family dynamic with you, it's for some ulterior secretive motives with the devil at the bottom of the deck. Okay. That's all that. I'm not gonna get too far into it because that seems messy as hell. But yeah. Is somebody trying to do something and take off and have their cake and eat it too? I don't know. They're trying to bring in some. They're trying to get back to somebody for some stability. Okay. Now, let us move on. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, so we are about to switch gears, and I'm going to use this one. we're going to tap into the Who Am I spread. Oh my gosh, these flies. I'm going to clean all this. I wonder if this will help. It helps people energetically. And that was another thing that I was noticing today that may be applicable to you, because like my dog, she has anxiety, and whatever is with her anxiety like messes with her digestion issues. And so since I just moved, her digestion is out of whack again. So I'm having to like try to find the right thing to get her well again. Yeah, trying to change her diet again and get her well. And so hold on. Okay, so I totally lost my train of thought. I forgot why I was even telling a story with my dog, but anywho, it'll come back to me if I need it. But let's get into your Who Am I spread. That like completely left my mind. Like it was no trace. Because there was something weird that was happening. I was like, why is this happening? Like, that's so weird. Huh. I guess it doesn't apply to you, Virgo. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. Whatever it is, I probably shouldn't tell you. Because I'm probably talking to a Virgo who is on some bull crap. So, I don't know. But let's get into it. Let's see who you are right now. Virgo placements. This ain't for everybody, but whoever this is for, you know it. Okay? And I still love you even on your bullshit ways. Now, did I cut the deck? I don't think so. Alright, so who you are right now, Virgo. Six of Pentacles. You trying to make something shake. You're trying to work. Maybe you are working. I don't know. Actually, I can actually do that. Let's see. Because this deck has different interpretations. Well, slightly, so. Okay, the Six of Pentacles reflects balance, generosity, and the act of giving and receiving. A winged figure with scales symbolizes fairness, while coins falling into outstretched hands highlight the importance of sharing resources. This card encourages you to embrace the spirit of generosity and trust in the cycle of abundance, whether giving or receiving. It signifies financial or emotional harmony. Okay. So that's who you are right now. You're like, oh, let's give and receive. What you don't know about yourself. Three of Cups. Okay. I guess maybe things are good, child. I don't know. Child. Have I been reading this wrong this entire time? Let me see what this Three of Cups is. Who am I reading for? Okay, the Three of Cups signifies harmony and shared joy. Three women raise their cups in celebration, representing friendship and collaboration. They are gathered around a fire, symbolizing warmth, connection, and the spark of unity. So maybe you think you are just sitting here doing business transactions with people, but whatever you're doing is transactional, but deep down you're creating a community. You have love. I don't know. There's a deeper connection. So yeah, if you're trying to get back with somebody for financial reasons, you may be thinking like, okay, I just need a roommate. So let me get Susie over here because Susie, although she's my ex, I know she's good with money. So let me make it easy on myself and throw this dick on Susie. I don't know. Let me throw this ass on Sue Sylvester. I don't know. Susie Sylvester. Here we go. I don't know why it's so hard to get a man for Susie. Anywho, um, like yeah, let me get a roommate that I can get some easy sex from, basically. I don't know. Please flip it, smack it, rub it out, however it resonates. I don't know, child. But it says the Three of Cups encourages you to embrace collaboration and celebrate your accomplishments, whether through friendships or professional alliances. This card signifies a time of togetherness and shared happiness. So, like, this is a time of togetherness and shared happiness, but you're sitting here thinking, okay, but you think you're just sharing resources. So you're thinking, okay, so Virgo, you're probably here just like, let me go help out these peasants. What is, it's like, let me go help out these peasants or give to these peasants. But deep down, like, these peasants you sitting here kicking it like you one of the peasants. Like, you make it seem like, oh, we about to go and have like a little barbecue. Uh, any, like, once you say, give us the coordinates of the date. And so when the peasants show up in your backyard, you're like, oh crap, what the hell? What you doing here? Granted, so this could maybe it's like you're flirting with somebody, you're leading somebody on, thinking it's just transactional, like, oh, this is just what I say to get people to do things for me. Deep down, you're letting people's guards down and opening themselves up. Like, come on now, we're not doing this, Virgo. Let's not. Can we not be douchey? Are you the douche? Or are you dealing with the douche? Please let me know. I don't know. What you need to let go of. Three of Wands. You need to stop being so fast. Stop taking action so fast. Cause look, don't this look like a cabin full of weapons? Like, you look, I don't know who you playing with, but you playing with folks' emotions that probably know one or two people who know them spirits on the other side. So you better be for real when you thinking you playing with people. Okay? Because it looks like these folks with these cups can turn around. Because the only thing I see with wood on in this thing is the fire. So you pissed off if you sit here with these different options. Then these females, I almost call them hoes. Maybe you call them hoes. I don't know, Virgo. But you probably gonna sit up here. These females gonna probably take these sticks, whether it's lit or not, and beat your ass. And look, this man sitting here looking word as hell, bald. I'm pretty sure you got a head full of hair right now, but you will be bald like this man looking at these women. You're like, oh, this was a woman from Sherelle, from Lucinda, from Glinda. That time they all beat my ass because they all caught me. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Considering how, hold on, let me put it down so you can see. Considering how the balance, they gonna want they gonna want they get back, and they gonna want what's fair, and they not gonna come up to you. They not gonna come up to you for repentance. They gonna go to spirit. Because spirit got the scales, and the scales are on the side of the Three of Cups, so the scales will be in their favor. So Virgo, if this is you, change your ways. Virgo, please change your ways. You better get a little serious. You better get a little serious. All right. Because, whew, you're scaring me. You're scaring me, Virgo. All right. Now, um, let's just be nosy. Can we clarify? Can you clarify this Three of Wands? And it's like a different wand. So if you are a guy, or if you're Virgo dealing with a guy who you know has different options, who you know you have gone up to and talked to his other women, like, oh, you deal with so and so, like some Brandy, Monica, Laverne. Who is it? Uh, what is it? Oh my gosh, what is that song? Shirley. It's not Laverne and Shirley. It's like, hey, I don't know that old song, but I don't know. But anywho, you probably know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you're probably dealing with a dude who you know has different options. You probably talk to the females with the different options, and I don't know. But let me just go and clarify. Can you clarify this Three of Wands, Spirit? Spirit, can you clarify the Three of Wands for my Virgo placements? Why is that song Beautiful Stranger coming up in my head? Haven't you heard? I fell in love with a beautiful stranger. Alright, can you clarify this Three of Wands? Strength card. Yeah, you need to stop taking action. What do you need to stop taking action on? High Priestess. Now, can you clarify this High Priestess is either being nosy or being fast? Can you clarify this High Priestess? And clarify this High Priestess. Just fast. You can't get a better depiction. The Tower. Are you surprised? Are you surprised that Spirit is calling you a hoe? I'm not calling you a hoe. Spirit calling you a hoe. I'm just reading the cards. Okay. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know why I'm doing a happy dance because Spirit calling you a hoe. That I apologize. Let me get back to your reading, Virgo. Please flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates. All right. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. What you need to develop is the Seven of Swords. So you need to be more discreet in what you do. What the hell? What the hell? Oh my gosh. Who am I reading for? Virgo. You gotta be, because you know what? What is this right up under? You know why you need to be discreet? Because you know, it's tigers. You see this card, tigers. You got that beast within. You seen that swinging and that dangling, man, that thing a jangling. That's what you doing. You doing with your little wand, or what you doing with your wand? Sitting there sticking these girls in the back. Look, let me stop. What is the seven of swords? Virgo, I'm not making fun of your life. The Seven of Swords depicts a hooded traveler walking alongside a majestic tiger, symbolizing inner strength and determination. This card suggests that Virgo, the asker, is in a situation where strategy, secrecy, and self interest may be necessary. The tiger represents a powerful ally within, reminding them to embrace courage and determination when navigating complex situations. These females are complex situations. Please don't tell me you went to some spiritual group chat or something, or you were hanging out in somebody's YouTube live chat and you ended up connecting with something, or not something, but some women, or you went to like some spiritual meeting or something and decided to slang your wang and whatever for the sake of love, peace and love, baby. Boing, 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 boing. Everybody gets it. Little do you know, Spirit gonna give it to you. Spirit gonna give it to you. Like DMX say. Spirit gonna give it to you. What? What? I'm sorry. Here we go. The tiger represents a powerful ally within, reminding you to embrace courage and determination when navigating complex situations. Now, so in love, this can mean trust issues, secret motives, navigating conflict carefully. Um, this card also encourages you to trust your instincts. I feel like I'm giving you a cheat code on how just do the right thing, Virgo. Do the right thing. This card encourages you to trust your instincts while acting with integrity. It is a call to navigate challenges with finesse, acknowledging the power of calculated risk while staying true to your values. Acknowledge the power of calculated risk while staying true to your values. Okay, let me write that down. Hold on now. Jesus. Okay, that's that on that. We still not done. This is only number 4. All right, so number 5, your current quest. Of course it is. The lovers. I don't even, let me see. Why is this your current quest? Spirit, why is the lovers Virgo's current quest? You just want to be locked up with somebody. You and your serpent. I'm sure you have a long schlong. And girthy too. Okay. Okay, Virgo. I say you, Virgo. You know what? That's exactly what they be talking about too. And what is it? The 3 ones, you have a different, maybe you have a different persona, you have a different mask for each one. Maybe you have different types of condoms that you use with these women. Even the wings on the lovers is like you like to have your options. I don't know. Can you clarify the lovers? Why the lovers is my Virgo's current quest? King of Pentacles. It's getting because I can. Maybe you think having multiple women comes with success. Knight of Swords. What is this Knight of Swords? King of Pentacles, not King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. And I don't know if I was getting that in this reading, but in the Pisces reading, I was getting somebody coming in because they were needing to have help with their child that they were going to have to take care of. And they knew it was going to be a burden. So they were like, let me go get that old thing back. 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, 7 of Swords. Yeah, please take a resonance. I don't know. If that's your story, hop on over to Pisces reading, okay? Because there's some tea in that too, okay? That's probably why I'm sitting here mad looking at this Virgo reading. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? All right, so anywho, let me hurry up and get this over with. Your outside positive influences is the Ace of Cups. So whoever it is, they do have love for you. They do have love for you, Virgo. So this is why it is important. Who, you know what? Because this could be one of 2 things. Either this female talks to friends that you know, or they know about females you have been with, Or this female that is far away is a loner and they're not really alone because, bitch, they are chatting with their spirit team. Okay? So, spirit team is giving them the tea on what the hell you doing. And they're probably not giving them too much information because you are at a window to where you could either fuck it up or fix it. Take what resonates. I don't know. Okay? But Ace of Cups signifies emotional and spiritual renewal. So maybe there is a potential of renewal for this relationship, or maybe it has already happened. So maybe the hard part of the relationship is already over. It just hasn't gone to the part that you want it to be at. Um, the bat above represents personal transformation. So yeah, somebody coming back like, oh, I've changed. A gentle reminder that growth often starts with stillness. And the Six of Pentacles is above the Ace of Cups. So this is like you wanting it. It's giving like maybe emotional manipulation, but it's giving like an emotional obligation to give to somebody. Mm. Embracing vulnerability opens the heart to deeper connections and richer experiences. The Ace of Cups heralds an emotionally rewarding phase where intuition and creativity are guiding the way. Okay. I think something else in this was talking about like using your intuition and creativity to guide the way, maybe earlier in this reading. Chad, I've been with you for a minute right now. All right. Now, where this will all lead you for the month of June. Dum, dum, dum. The Emperor. All right. Hopefully, you don't look like Father Time. But one thing I like about this card, it has all the signs. So maybe you're navigating all the elements. The crow, that's something dealing with death. I don't know. Let me see what this symbolism means. The Emperor, so you can see it too. The Emperor embodies the essence of structure and control. Seated on his throne, carved into an ancient tree, his throne is in a tree, y'all. He wields a glowing staff that symbolizes wisdom and authority. The raven perched, it wasn't a crow, it was a raven, my bad. Perched by his side whispers secrets of foresight and strategy. Oh, snap. While the elemental symbols on the tree reflect mastery over all forces of nature. This gaze commands respect, urging clarity, discipline, and decisive action. So when you see the Emperor in a reading, it suggests a time to take charge and establish order. You better get your hoes in line, Virgo. um, you may be called to lead, whether in your career. Did I say you better get your hoes in line? You've been called to lead. You probably have a hoe in different symbols. And I don't mean this negatively, but I was going to see. And you know what? It's like a new moon to a full moon. You see that moon cycle? Something's going to happen in the end of a moon cycle. Ooh, you know what? Women's cycles go in moon cycles. So be careful if somebody don't get pregnant. You don't want nobody to be pregnant. Could be the Aries. This is the Emperor card. Um, yeah, let's clarify. Let's be a little bit nosy. Can you clarify this Emperor? They said sure. Empress at the bottom of the deck. That sound like somebody being pregnant. Oh, she looks scared too. She like, who that coming? Who that? Who that? Mm-hmm. Somebody working hard on something too. Alright, so okay. Emperors clarified by death, justice, and the two of wands. So maybe something is changing as far as now, if this is the legalities, if this is like, I'm going to say child support, spousal support, or like who is going to get custody of a kid. There may be endings and transitionings going on. Because the Justice card, yeah, this Justice card, this person is looking both at the emotional and logical aspects of things. And somebody's getting cut off because this lady looked like she gonna use this sword. She looked like she ready to use it. She like, it's gonna get used on somebody. Somebody gonna get it. Now let me see what this death card is, because this scorpion is calling my name. 13. So, clad in a crown of inevitability, death rises forth on a pale horse, its armor glinting with the finality of endings. The sun sets in the distance, symbolizing the closure of one chapter as the promise of a new dawn lingers on the horizon. The crimson banner bears the image of a death's head hawk moth. Hawk moth. What the heck does a hawk moth look like? Hawk moth. Okay, that's what a hawk moth. Okay, you see a hawk moth? We learn something new each day. A creature tied to mystery and transformation. Wasn't that the thing that's on Silence of the Lambs? I don't know. Ooh, child, somebody about to eat something. Okay, so they're gonna eat their words. Someone gonna eat some pussy. I don't know. Anywho, the crimson banner bears the image of a death's head hawk moth. Hawk moth. Ooh, say that 3 times fast. A creature tied to mystery and transformation, emphasizing the beauty found in profound change. So, death urges you to face the unknown with courage and trust. Though endings can be painful, they are the fertile ground where transformation takes root. What is taking root? Because something is being planned. Okay, Fly, can you get away from me? Like, seriously. All right, y'all. I'm trying. Two of Wands. This is a little weird, so I'm going to read it. Speaks of the moment when ideas turn into plans. Oh, so this does seem like some type of legal situation where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, if such and such was going to happen, then yes, we're going to have to implement this plan. Yeah, that is what is given. Okay. It's not just about dreaming, but about transforming those dreams into actionable plans. While the road may seem daunting, this card reminds you that great achievements start with thoughtful preparation and a bold first step. So you got to get the ball rolling. And it's funny because this Two of Wands is looking at a 10 of Pentacles and an Empress at the bottom of the deck. And it's looking like you are looking at this Empress and 10 of Pentacles. Oh, it does look like you're looking at this woman for money because it's Emperor. Maybe you're trying to marry her for money. Maybe you're looking at this person that you're trying to divorce for money. Yeah, Emperor Justice Death. Maybe you are trying to, either you're trying to get with somebody, divorce somebody. I don't know. Child, the more I read and explain, the less I understand. That's it on it, okay? You know if it resonates for you. If not, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Woo! And get these ugly ass cards out the way. I like the messages, but it's weird. Like, ooh, why you gotta look like that? Jesus. All right, Spirit, can you give me some advice for my Virgo placements to help them find? Oh my gosh, clarity in this cluster fuck of what's going on in our lives. Granted, this might not be happening to your life. Hopefully, it's a crosswalk here. I don't know, child. I don't know. Child, I don't know. One last shuffle. Gotta end it on a good note. All right. Advice. Final piece of advice for my Virgo placements. Anything else? I was coughing all day yesterday, and then I didn't cough during any of these readings, and now I'm coughing at the end of yours. Interesting. Anything else, Spirit? I might not get no gold. Yeah. So disheartening. Anywho, so we have on first one, we have surrender in reverse. Maybe you're not surrendering. Holding on too tightly may be causing resistance. Loosen your grip and allow things to flow. Yeah, maybe you're trying to push too hard in one direction. Next, maybe you are not determined in the way you should be. Wavering commitment may be delaying process, may be delaying progress. So maybe there's a certain process you're not committing to and it's delaying the progress too. Anyway, renew your dedication to your goal. Next, we have wholeness. True fulfillment comes when you embrace all parts of yourself. You are already complete. Okay? Yeah, so maybe you're going through trying to find somebody to complete you, trying to find somebody to help you work on something. If this is in business or career, maybe you're trying to find something to make something stick or to make something work. You have to realize there's nothing wrong with you. You're already complete. And recognize and honor both your light and shadow aspects. They make you whole. So recognize your imperfections and just yeah, a lot of people try to ignore their imperfections. Like, oh no. And yeah, try to have a false sense of confidence. That came up in Pisces too. But we try to convince ourselves that we feel a type of way when we really don't. Like if you're scared, just say you're scared. And then start looking into why you're scared. If you're nervous, why you're nervous. If you're ashamed, why do you feel ashamed? And then start breaking it down. Like that's what I do with my coaching clients. Like a lot of times, especially when it comes to like wellness, like simple wellness things, a lot of people don't have like the courage to get deeper into like shadow work. And I know sometimes when I touch on because sometimes people come to me for health related issues. Like I need to lose weight. I need to manage such and such condition. And I'm like, hey, there is something emotionally going on that is stopping you from here. Can you address this? Or like, no, I can't. I'm like, well, you can't get well until you focus on this. So maybe there's some self-worth, something issues going on that you need to address. Keep in mind, I do have my shadow work ebook. So let's see. I'll make a note of that to include the shadow work ebook in the description box if you need to use it. Okay. Now, next up we have authenticity. Yeah, maybe you feel like you don't maybe you feel like it's not safe for you to be your authentic self, but living your truth strengthens your energy. Authenticity attracts what aligns with you. Express yourself fully without fear. Let go of people pleasing tendencies. And then lastly, you have devotion. Love grows through commitment and care. What you nurture will flourish. Okay? Yeah. Show up fully for something or someone you care about. Give love freely. Okay? If this is like maybe a channel or some sort of business that you want to do and you are not showing up as much as you need to be devoted. What is this? Devotion, determination are things that coming out here, which is like consistency. And then wholeness and authenticity, these are probably the things that are keeping you stuck, that's keeping you from being devoted or commitment. What is it? I'm gonna include some blog posts in here to help you if you feel like you're stuck and can't move forward. I'll put some resources in the description box if you want to check those out, if that's something you're really dealing with. Card at the bottom of the deck says synchronicity. The universe is constantly sending you signs and confirmations. Pay attention to repeated patterns. Stay mindful of recurring numbers, symbols, and events. They are guiding you toward alignment with your desires. All right. So that's that on that. Keep in mind, I don't know if I told you this, but I've just been doing readings all day trying to catch up. But yeah, if you need help, today is the last day for my mental health awareness month special. I have 50% off all coaching packages, 3-month coaching packages, and I do have a intuitive help life coach package where we do tarot. It's a coaching with tarot reading, okay? Where I work with you to help overcome whatever it is that's holding you back, and we do tarot. Okay. Way more spreads. I don't know. I'm gonna be like showcasing the different spreads that I will be doing in my personal coaching readings this month, so you can get an idea of what they are. All right. So here we go. One final message for my Virgos. All right. Spirit can clarify. Oh, not clarify. One final message. Perhaps you were reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift. One change after another, you are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. And card at the bottom of the deck says you are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon. All right, Virgo. So this has been your June blockages and priorities reading. If you like the way that I read, do not hesitate to like, comment, or subscribe. Drop a Jaguar in the comments. All right. I love to hear from you. Sorry this is super long. I know I haven't done a reading for you in a minute, so I hope you enjoy the extra time that we have spent together. And if this does not resonate for you and you still stay to the end, hopefully you enjoyed it. And this may be some cross-watcher reading where I'm getting in somebody's ass for you and you're like, yay, go, team, go. So I hope this helps. If you want to look at the new lineup for my monthly readings going forward, please be sure to check out the channel page. All right. I'm not going to go into detail right now. So until then, happy healing.